Hey guys, J-Dub here. I'm standing in front of one of the coolest vehicles that we've had in the shop in a while. This is a 1965 Volkswagen kit car. It's a Daytona Migi. It's something pretty rare, I think, as far as you don't see them on the road. There might be a lot of them out there, but to me it's rare because, well, I've never seen one. It's very sun faded. We're gonna have a little walk around and see what we got. I'm going to polish this car up today. I want to kind of bring the luster back. And then we're going to dive into the back and get the engine running. So what I've been told is it hasn't run in only about 3 or 4 years. So it should be able to fire up pretty easy at most. I might have to clean up the carburetor a bit, take out any fouled gas, that kind of thing. But that will be step 2. Step 1 is just clean it up. Show it a little bit of love. Let's take a walk around and see what we're up against and what we've got, really. You can see it's got a very, I would say, British style look. What really drew my attention is these horns. I just think they're killer. It's got a great look, and it would be a fun little Saturday cruiser for, well, anybody to just go out and enjoy. You know, hop in here, put your dog beside you, and away you go. So we've got all the hubcaps back here. Underneath this is the Volkswagen engine, and we'll have a look at that in a minute. But you can see that originally this would have been, you know, a lot more black, and it's quite sun faded. The old fellow that I bought it off of said that he didn't believe in washing his car and just let it kind of just fade over the years. It's got a super cool look to it. You can see that the seat has seen better days. It's been sitting with the roof off for quite a while. You can see all the tree debris, you know, but you know what? We'll get in here with a little bit of a vacuum cleaner, clean all that stuff up, put the hubcaps back on, give it a good polish, and it will really bring this thing back around. Let's have a look underneath the trunk or hood, or I guess everything's backwards in these things, so this would be like the trunk. There you go. Looks like we've got a couple wrenches, we've got the fuel tank. That could be to squirt a little bit of liquid on the window. Really don't know what that is. It could be one of a couple things. It could be some kind of a fluid, or maybe it's just, you know, you turn that to access something underneath this. Maybe to take this little shell out of here. I'm really not sure. Maybe, you know what? Let's just try it out. What is it? Okay, well, it's definitely some kind of a fluid. I just don't know what yet. We're gonna have to get something and stick down in there and see what it is. It's dry right now, whatever it is, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. What could be up that far when the engine's in the back? I'm pretty sure it's not blinker fluid. But there's what, oh, look at that. I bet you that is what is actually supposed to go where the bullhorns are. Pretty neat. But if I had my choice, I think I'd be leaving the bullhorns on because I love them. They need to be kind of tightened down a little bit better than that. As you can see, we've got all of the gauges, keys in the ignition. Like, we're gonna have no problem getting this thing fired back up. Just a lot of junk everywhere. It does have a soft top, so we'll be putting it back on. It's seen better days. It's only in okay shape, but it will help keep some of the moisture and dirt and stuff out of the cockpit after I clean it up. Let's have a little see what's underneath. So I'm assuming this would be like a 1600 cc Volkswagen engine. Quite reliable, quite fun and easy to work on. And it looks very complete. If anything, I'll pop the carburetor off, clean it up, but we'll see. That feels a little crispy. Definitely got to change some fuel lines, but we'll see if we can fire it up first without rebuilding the carburetor. Maybe see how it runs. Maybe it'll fire up, maybe it won't. But we'll give it a shot. I just can't wait to get after this terrible paint, like just the neglect. One of my favorite things about Volkswagens is just their ease of working on. Like, they're very user-friendly. There's not much that you can't fix on these things with a couple of wrenches and a pair of pliers. It's kind of neat, the construction, because you can see right here, that would have been the floor pan of like a Volkswagen Beetle. And they just dropped this body down on it, bolted her up, and away you go. A lot of these kit cars were still insured as whatever year a Beetle the floor pan is, but I haven't really looked at the paperwork on this one. It does have paperwork and everything, so we are going to be able to put it in our name and drive it down the road. But for now, let's just get it cleaned up. Now that we've spent a few hours cleaning up this Volkswagen kit car, we've got everything working, we got the motor running, it's time to see if we can drive it. Let me tell you, there's something about cruising in the cool summer breeze that really makes you feel good. Well worth the work. Like always, guys, be safe out there. Peace.